Hey guys, Randy here with Household Canine Training. I wanted to make a video to demonstrate how I teach the down command. I'm going to do that with the leash pressure on the prong collar. So before we get started, we need your dog to know the verbal marker of yes. You need to know that yes means you're doing a good job. And how you teach that is just simply saying the word yes and pairing it with a piece of kibble. Sage here knows that word, so she's saying, "Where's my food?" But basically, say the word yes, pair it with a piece of kibble about 10 or 20 times. You'll start to notice that your dog gets excited when you say the word yes. So, once they know that, you want to fit your dog with a Herm Springer prong collar. If you need any help or further information about prong collars, I've got a couple videos that explain what they are, why I use them, what brand I use, what size, how to fit them, all that good stuff. So go check out those videos. And once you are all set with the YES marker and a prong collar, then you are ready to start teaching your dog the down command. Sage, you're making me look too good. Sit. Good. Okay. So, before your dog knows DOWN, obviously we've got to teach them the behavior to do before we name the commands. So, if I can get Sage over here, come on. Alright, so, good. Alright, she knows I've got her kibble in here, so she's very motivated to work. So, what we're going to do is we're going to apply downward pressure on the prong collar, and at first your dog is probably not going to know what to do when they feel the pressure, but just hold gentle, consistent pressure until they give into the pressure and they go into the down position. Once they do, as soon as they do, you're going to mark it with YES and you're going to give your food reward. So you can use the leash like this. I know, we're getting there. We can use you want a loose leash. You can put your foot on the ground like this, kind of like a pulley system. And what you can do is pull up on the leash here, and it'll apply downward pressure. Yes, good girl. So, let's go. All right, one more time, or a couple more times for you guys. So you can see it here. Going to put my foot like this, apply pressure. Yes, good girl. Now she obviously knows down, but if you get a dog that doesn't know down for the first time, it might, it's obviously not going to look this easy. The dog's going to be a little bit confused as to why there's pressure on their neck with its collar, but you're just going to, like I said, hold, gentle, consistent pressure, not letting up. The dog will eventually do it down, I promise you, and as soon as they do, you need to mark it with yes and give them a food reward. That's the most important part. So, once you get the dog to do that on a consistent basis, about 9 times out of 10, I'd say is pretty darn good, then you want to start naming the command. Okay, we don't want to name the command when the dog doesn't know the behavior. That's very important. Once you're getting the down behavior on a consistent basis, name the command, pair the leash pressure with the verbal command, and before you know it, you'll have a dog that just responds to the verbal command. Let's go, come on. Dog, if you feel like you've got a difficult dog or they're just not catching on to the leash pressure, you can pair the leash pressure with a food lure like this. Yes, good girl. So you're luring them with the prong collar pressure. You don't want to just lure them with food. You want to pair it so when they feel that pressure, as soon as their elbows hit the ground, mark it with yes, give them the food. Let's go, come on. So, one more time so you guys can see. Sage, come on now, you can't do this to me. You're being too good. Let's go. Sage doesn't want to cooperate and she wants to show off. So, let's try this one more time. Hold on. Come on. Sit. Good. So, leash pressure, food lure. Yes, good girl. All right, thank you, Sage. Okay, so honestly, it's not rocket science here. It's pretty easy to recap. You got to make sure your dog knows the verbal marker of yes, fit them with the prong collar properly, and apply downward pressure with the prong collar. And as soon as they go into the down position, mark it with yes, give them a food reward, rinse and repeat until they are pretty consistent with it, and then start your verbal command, pairing the leash pressure with the word down. And it's all about being consistent and repetition. So if you guys have any more questions or need any help or further explanation of this, feel free to send me an email at info@householdk9.com. Thanks for watching, guys.